And welcome back to Minecraft. We are all gathered together because if you didn't see the last episode, you should go watch it. But Tidmouth.
It wasn't my fault, okay? It was a bug.
I feel like that's a little bit of an excuse. I mean, I've only seen a little bit of the footage. So, also just to reiterate, at the point of recording, I haven't seen the last 2 or 3 episodes. So I guess we're going to have to fill each other in on that. But, yep, we're all together for the end of the series.
Yes.
Oh, we could read the book.
This is true. Shall I? I will.
Actually, the book hit. Oh no, the book will be on my body, so we'll have to go and find
well,
that.
I've got the book.
Oh, you've got a copy of the book.
I've got the book, yeah.
I've also got the book.
It probably won't be the latest copy, though. It'll be whatever it was.
No, because but it's one world file with one player. So in theory, it might actually be the right one. Page 36.
I've got page 35.
Ah.
Yeah, 35, 36, 37.
Yeah.
38.
Oh,
yeah, the last one I've got is mine.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
But
you will have.
I can tell you what I did now because it's reminded me.
I can't remember what I did.
Should we start at the very beginning and talk a little bit about the series, and then we'll build up to Tidmouth's demise?
Okay then.
So, Spawn was actually way over in that direction. I set out to explore a little bit to begin with, and just
jump to go to flying mode.
Yeah, I've tried. It's not working.
Creative.
I'm not in creative.
She should be.
She joined the server before you did the command, so.
No, I did it again, but maybe it didn't.
I'm just jumping now.
Oh, hey! There you go. Oh. Now your period's stuck.
Yeah, Tim took off my creative.
But I thought I did at all, but maybe that didn't work.
Okay, all right. So yes, Spawn was over this way. And one thing led to another when I saw a temple in the distance. Then I had a look around and saw the village in the distance. And I kind of only just had time to get to here before my first episode ended. And I remember seeing the video. I think it was Uperior. You're after me, aren't you? He was why hasn't he looted any of this? He's like, yeah. I just got here. I had
we were unaware of what we were doing on the previous episode. I came in, I was like, there was diamonds in this chest. Why has he not looted this place?
Exactly.
I quite like that the Uperior sign, like Quick Shelter XD, is still there.
Yeah,
we never
yes. I was never going to remove that. I was never going to remove that. This is I must admit, this is one of the most ugliest builds I think that anybody has ever come up with in the history of Minecraft.
Oh, I don't know. You've not seen anything I've
built.
built.
The last series, it's pretty.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did try and give us a bit more space with a simple expansion, but which I felt we kind of needed. We're starting to outgrow it a little bit, but overall, I think it served us quite well. I know a few of you mentioned in your episodes you don't like being in the desert. I don't know why.
I don't have no problem with the desert.
No,
I mean it has its ups and downs.
It does. My favourite thing is it doesn't rain. You did want to leave base, that's right. You're definitely the most conservative player out of all of us.
I just didn't want to leave base in case I got lost and then couldn't find my way back again.
If anybody's binge watching the series, take a drink every time Kelsarelli goes mining.
Yeah.
You'll get drunk.
I'm consistent. I'm very consistent.
Oh, we know what we should have come up with, like a drinking bingo game before the series started. We also still need to, at some point, at a LAN party, do Drunk GTA, where you have to take a shot every time you die. But that's the story for another day and a different stream. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm quite happy with like the home base in terms of functionality. It had all the basic stuff we needed. We got the food in there. We got the enchanting in there. The stuff to brew potions. Oh yeah, I was quite happy about that. And Uperior, congratulations, 2 Wither Skulls.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got both of them.
Yep. I've never been so lucky. In survival, I've never had a wither skull. So
I know.
It's amazing.
I don't know what the odds are, but they used to be at one point 1 in 1,000, I think, without any sort of looting. Now, I'm surprised that any of you tried to go wither hunting without a looting sword. Because it's significantly...
Well,
Yeah, this is it, though.
I think you find I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't go
well,
looting at all.
I know. These two did go to wither hunt, and I just was not going to bother until we had a looting sword. But Uperior, you got lucky anyway.
Yes.
And then I think, sorry,
It took us like however many episodes to finally get the enchanting table up to level 30 as well, which was really winding me up.
yeah. Well, I wasn't too bothered about the enchanting table because I was hoping that we'd get some sort of XP grinder at some point nearby, but we never really stumbled across anything like any dungeons or anything. It would have been nice just to get any dungeon, but it wasn't high on my priorities until later. What was I about to say? Wow.
Go have a look around, see if.
Oh yeah, let's go have a look. Have a look underground. Do some cheating. You can see the mine shaft.
There's a mine shaft like right here. I mean, completely missed.
Oh wow.
Where? What?
Just literally like just right by the base, just a little bit off to the south. Like
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, abandoned mine shaft. Yeah, we missed that. Oh, yeah, it's under the water though, so it's unless we dig across, we're unlikely to get to that. There's some big caverns down here. Some very big, and there's actually some magma pools. Oh, there's an underwater ravine, I think.
Yeah, magma in it.
But I'm not seeing any dungeons. I'm just having a quick look round to see if I can see any that we like narrowly missed, because I hate it when that happens. But if I remember correctly, with the spawning mechanics of dungeons, they actually spawn. They have to have an air block, like where they're trying to spawn a dungeon. So it has to be touching either a ravine or a cave or something already.
There's a spider one over here.
What, as part of the part of the abandoned mine shaft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I can see Kelsarelli looking there. I don't know if it just hasn't loaded or something, but
yeah, I think the chunks seem to be loading a bit weird.
I think it's because we're all in spectator mode, mate.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll pull us back to the house. Hang on.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's. I just realised it's out of loaded chunks. So yeah, it would have been nice if we found that. But yeah, in terms of my priorities, I had clear things in my mind that I wasn't going to do until we had something. Like, I wasn't going to try getting with the school heads until we had looting. I wasn't going to try the Guardian until we had like Depth Strider and stuff. But
which I did get.
Did you? Oh, okay. I saw in a recent episode, you were at the enchanting table, and on the boots it said, I think it was Depth Strider, and you went, no, and just went and enchanted a sword. No, it was a pickaxe, and you ended up with Fortune 3. And I was like, no, he didn't get the Depth Strider. But
well, to be fair, I did. To tell a lie, I got the respiration one on the helmet.
Yeah,
I didn't get Depth Strider, but I did get Feather Falling, which I.
That was it. Featherfall. What?
Over Depth Strider.
Is that because of me?
Now, generally, I would definitely agree with you. Day to day, Feather Falling over Depth Strider any day, except the day when you're going to fight a Guardian, is what I would normally say. But I was going to swap the armor out depending on which boss we were fighting.
Yeah.
Good of.
I knew where the Guardian Temple was. I just sort of wanted. I was like, well, I could probably handle this. That didn't go well.
It didn't go well. Should we go and have a look at your demise, maybe? Where do you know where it is? Are you going to teleport us there, or is it far to fly?
It shouldn't be too far. It wasn't actually the one I found in one of my episodes. Wasn't actually the one I ended up going to. I found another one on the way there.
Oh. And you found some as well, didn't you?
No, you misread my message. I never found one.
Oh.
I went out looking for one and didn't find one.
See, I also went out looking for one and didn't find one.
But funny thing was, Tidmouth's next episode, he spawned where he got lost because he didn't read which direction I went, which was quite a hilarious episode. he literally just went round the corner of where I plonked him, and there was a Guardian Temple. Like,
Oh, right, okay. Is this it then?
No, this is a different one, I'm guessing.
No, that's a different one.
Hang on a minute.
I can't remember which one I went to.
Have you got the coordinates? Surely you noted the coordinates, right?
I've got them on a screenshot somewhere. I'll have to quickly look them up. I think I went more west than I did.
Oh my goodness. So we've accidentally found a closer one than the closer one you found than the one you thought we were going to... I'm confused.
To be honest, I'm just enjoying being out of the base.
Kelsarelli's been let out.
Hey!
I must say, though, watching the episodes where Tidmouth was doing some
Hang on, where are you?
wither fighting, wither skeleton fighting. Yeah, can we have a TP? Because we've got separated. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're fighting like that.
Tidmouth. This one?
Where are you?
Oh no, this is the one I found in my lost episode.
Can you take me to you?
Yes, sorry.
I'm just like staring at the ocean. Hang on.
There we go.
Right, so that's the one I found, like, because there's the little cobblestone hut on the island where Uperior left me. So it must be between here and the base, but I can't remember which direction base is now.
Well, there's nothing in here. I would like to point out, though, even though Tidmouth did absolutely terrible, actually, I don't know how terrible or well he did, but he died, so I'm going to class it as terrible. It's still better than we did last season. Kill one what?
One of the Elder Guardians. I just got killed by the second one.
Oh, whoa, wait. Tidmouth, the challenge was to only kill one of the three.
Oh, in that case, there we are. Yeah, fine. I won.
Oh. Okay, so we did manage to kill one of them. Well, we got one of the bosses. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a 1/3 success. That's less of a fail than I thought.
And I didn't kill us.
And
Which
Kelsarelli didn't
success
kill us?
in my book. I may not have left the base, but I wasn't the reason why we died. That's all I'd planned.
Don't die. That was your.
Don't die. That was all I needed.
That was your
to know.
success, was it? Yeah. Well, I think was it. Yeah, it was Tidmouth figured out my plan for the Wither, or at least part of it.
Iron golems. Yeah.
Iron golems. I was going to spawn it near the top of the Nether with iron golems completely surrounding it. I was going to let them do my dirty work, and I think it would have worked. And the risk is relatively low. If it hadn't have worked, I could have just watched from a distance and then attacked it again later once I'd come back with better armor and stuff. But have you found it yet? Oh, here we go. We've got a teleport. Where is it?
This should be it here. I don't know where I broke in. Maybe this is the one we flew past earlier, but I don't know where. I can't see a hole for an entrance. I definitely must have made one.
Tidmouth, you've loaded a game save, right?
Yeah, this is the save after I got killed. Hang on, let me.
Tidmouth. It was hardcore. How can you save it afterwards? This must have been the save from.
Exists.
What?
The world file still exists. It doesn't unless you choose delete world when you die. It doesn't get deleted.
Oh, you've copied the world file.
Yeah, you can choose to go into spectator mode, and I did that. Oh yeah, I can see gaps where I broke it. So I died. Here I found all the gear.
I've lost Tidmouth.
Oh, wait, here we are.
Teleport you all to me. Oh, everyone picked up all the stuff because they're not in spectator.
Yeah.
So this is the guy that killed me. It was his fault.
Bye.
But I mean, if you come through here, you can sort of see I was bunkering myself in, making little cobblestone poles to swim around to block the lasers and stuff.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. I'm surprised you didn't. Because if you fighting, you killed him in here, presumably.
Well, he was in here, but then he swam out of the door and went around the corner.
Yeah,
the first one I killed was up the top.
Yeah. Oh right, I see. Hang on a minute. Did you? Oh, then that guy swam around the corner. I see.
Right.
Yeah, there's 3 in the temple, isn't there? But
There's one on the top, one down, one on this side, and one on the other side.
I just
Don't
not.
know where. There must be a hole. Oh yeah, here's a hole. I found it. It's just on the top.
I kind
I
of
forgot
want.
to bring TNT. There's a good method for breaking into these places. You just like get a block of TNT, cover it with just like dirt or something, and then put one redstone block on it. Because it's like a little sealed container, it blows stuff up. It doesn't get waterlogged.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to bring TNT with me, so that didn't really go to plan. I had to pick my way in.
So, what was your tactic? Was it just go in, armored up with a weapon, dig a hole?
I have 10 minutes left in this episode, and I don't really want to leave Kelsarelli in the middle of a fight, so I'm just going to try and go in as quickly as possible.
It was a risk. It was a risk going in, knowing I'm after you.
And to be fair, you were actually succeeded with the first one. So did you take milk?
Yes.
Okay.
What breathing potions?
I'm surprised you took potions.
I say I can survive. You don't really need to be mining the whole time, so you can survive without the milk. It's only when you need to desperately dig through a wall that you need to.
That is true. It's good to have it with you, though. Let's have a look at your armor here. So you got feather falling boots, fire protect. That's another. Who did fire protection on a chest plate?
I think that was just one of the random enchantments.
Yeah.
I didn't bother re-enchanting it.
Yeah. I don't have. Hang on. Are these iron legs? Were you wearing iron legs?
Possibly.
You went into
the helmet. Protection 3 and breaking 3, aqua affinity, respiration 3.
Okay, so you had those 2 on that one. Those 2 were really good to have on there. Oh, you got the book. Go.
Yeah.
Where's Kelsarelli? Oh, there she is.
I don't know where Uperior is, though.
I'm over here.
Here is a brilliant description when we don't know where you are. Oh, there you are.
Wait, is there not an update from Uperior on day 34?
Should have been.
Maybe this isn't the right book. Maybe this is somebody else's.
Oh, I did just throw my book on the floor.
Oh, this would be yours then. Right. Is this it?
Yeah, I mean, did anybody have any like interesting stories or insights? Did anybody want to take on the Ender Dragon? Who wanted to do that? I mean, I really wanted to do the first 2, and I was going to then leave the dragon for one of you 3, presumably.
I was planning to nab the Wither boss since I
was you?
If I had a third, I would have hidden it until my next episode.
Ah, you cheeky! That'd have been cheeky. That would have been.
I was building up to leaving the base.
Yeah.
I occasionally went outside the base and went, oh no.
Building the confidence to leave the front door. I like that. So, did you have a tactic in mind for the Ender Dragon, Uperior?
I
mean, sorry, the Wither.
Well, I saw the pumpkins and the iron blocks, so I was considering the iron golem tactic of letting them do most of the work first.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get enough of them round it and actually do it at the roof of the Nether where it can't fly up, they can just kill it within seconds, which would have been handy. Nice win. But
going back to near the start of the series, Kelsarelli got really unlucky when the flipping raid spawned on her first episode.
Yeah, I wondered where all those guys came from, and it was before I read all the patch notes. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen them. It really scared me.
We could tell.
I was just like, oh my god, are they good? Are they bad? I don't know. I can't risk it. I won't go near them. I won't bother with them.
You know what? I had a very similar experience. I just saw them and I was like, I think I'm going to read the patch notes. But, okay. Well, apart from the fact that the series is over before we completed all the, what do you call them? The bosses, we did manage to do one. And I guess maybe we'll see if we'll do better next time if we do a series 3.
And I'll actually leave the base next time.
Yeah. I guess that means that Biffin and Doc have been cast to winds of time, but never
Yeah,
mind.
They're turned to dust.
Yeah, they're turned to dust. Which means I don't know which one of us might get turned to dust for Series 3, but we will see. Well, folks, thanks very much for watching the series. We hope you've all very much enjoyed it. If you missed any episodes, you can check out the playlist. Remember that Kelsarelli's, Tidmouth's, and my channels are all in the description of the video. And if you want to see a Series 3 or anything like this with a different challenge, put your ideas down in the comment section. But from myself, Tidmouth, Uperior, and Kelsarelli, thank you for playing, guys, and we'll see you all sometime soon.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.